Hello again, it's me, earthmanbrick. We're back with another tabletop scenics, or TTcombat. There we go, there's a TTcombat MDF kit. And this is the high-rise construction set. There's propaganda here. It's 25 to 32 mil scale, and it comes on 12 MDF sheets. And yes, it is quite sizable, quite heavy. And yes, it looks like it's going to be treated with a lot of look at that, all these little extra push-outs, which is grand. And I'm going to spray paint them all grey. Gone and got these. Let me just open these up. One of them's black and the other's green. Here we go. We lucked out and we got it right first time. Here we go. Yes, we'll be using this scaffold netting. And we'll just be outside the thing. So that'll save us a job of painting it. That's all I've got for you just now. See you again soon. Hello again, we're back. And here it is, all assembled. It is zonkin massive. So, excuse me, but I have to kind of assemble it a bit here. There we go. Absolutely huge. Massive. Yes. Not a whole lot of detail on the interior here, but we'll figure out ways of adding it. I've not figured it out yet, but I'll let you know later on, once I do. Now, it also came with, let me roll up the sheet here. So we've got the generator. That's that assembled there. Pretty darn cool. Yes, it's got lots of etched on details, but yeah, it looks a bit too flat in, you know, those places compared to all the other greebly bits we've got elsewhere. So I think I'm going to have to jazz this up a little bit with card and other bits and bobs. I think we'll raid the PPE catalogue for some warning signage and some hazard strips as well. That should spruce it up a little bit. And of course we can add wires. So that's the generator. We've not bothered with the skip, and we've not bothered with these. So what else has we got here? Well, let me just put this down a bit. There we go. Now, push out wise, this is all the push outs that were left. Not sure why it's in a separate container. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of good MDF bits there. Lots of nice triangles. And that's just the push outs. Also had bits of MDF sprue frame, which I'll show you in a bit. These are the unassembled bits. You can see a lot of them are still on the sprue frames as well. And I've not attached any of the ladders yet. You can see there's plenty of ladders. There's one there, there. Ladder to nowhere. Hardly seems a point. Anyway, I thought it'd be easier to paint up and do the ladders before I attach them. So here are the sprue frames. Let me just move that stuff to one side. So you can see we've got nice square bits like that. Yeah, that's perfect greeble. You could use that to make a sci-fi door or something. You know, just glue some guard behind it. Boom. It looks proper future sci-fi. Very cool. And the same with a lot of these sprue frames. It's pretty darn awesome. I'm liking this. There's a bit of the bin there, or the skip, whatever you want to call it. There's bits of the pallets. They're all just kind of strewn about on some of these sprue frames, but you can see there's lots of potential here. There's the rest of the skip and a couple of ladders. I'll bother to take them out. Yes. There's an empty frame. Another one. Yeah, that'd make a pretty good door. If I ever needed one. Yes. Like a nice clean sprue frame. Very cool. Oh, lots of Nice juicy triangles there. Oh, I mean rectangles. Very angular. There we go. Nice last one there. So yeah, definitely got a lot of bang for a buck with all this. Look, we could even make another one of those sci-fi style doors. But we can perhaps use some of these sprue frames to help add extra beams and supports, because there's bits like that where there's nothing there. But we'll also be using this that we showed earlier. The green mosquito netting is kind of a nylonish material, and I think that's probably best used on the upper floor especially. And what I plan to do is just glue it strip to the outside there, and then stick on some cable ties to cover up these seams and bits there. And it should help strengthen and reinforce the whole thing as well. So same there. And then when it comes to all this, I think what we'll do to try and tidy it up is we'll use wet wipes, probably the blue ones that you get, you know, the industrial or alcohol style sanitation wipes. Use some of those to make some tops. We'll also have some materials draped about. In fact, I've scratch built some pallets, and might be worthwhile to glue some of them down, or just have them as scatter. Not quite sure. But anyway, that's the ideas I've got for now. I'm gonna get to firing this up and give it a whirl. Bye for now, see you again soon. Hello again, and we're back. And look at it, it's all done and dusted. It is honking massive. Now, what we've done is we've made sure to hit it all up with the grey, and then I've gone in with a reddish brown just over where all the railings are and all the girders. And then I've stippled the hell out of it. So I stippled the girders with a nice orange, and then I've stippled over everything back with that rusty brown colour again, as well as stipple it all with the white. And we've added some wipes here. This is some of your alcohol kind of disinfectant wipes. They make for perfect little tops. We've added on some tufts here, and we've also, if I zoom in here nice and tight, you can see we've added a green mash. We've also added a brown one to try and cover up a lot of these obvious looking slots, because on the reverse side of here there isn't a lot of actual detail engraved in, so I've tried to disguise it all with a healthy amount of colour. We have, just as we planned, we've added on this green mosquito netting to make our scaffolding net, and then we've secured that in place using cable ties. Yes, there's rarely a build that ever we make that doesn't have a nice cable tie involved, and yes, I'm very, very happy with this. This has turned out pretty darn nice. And yes, let's see if we can get some dramatic angles. You can see the elevator shaft there. It's quite deep. And now the kit did come with some pallets, but I've got some here that I've made up. And these have just been made up using, what is that? That's like just some wooden stirrers, and I forget what these other sticks are. I think they were candy floss sticks. Yes, that works an absolute charm. All it needs is a lick of paint. And then I've got these molded up crates here as well. These were miscasts that I did just to try and test it out, but I'd be able to throw some of those on some pallets just to give it some extra detail. But I thought, you know what, it's got plenty enough there already. So I'm pretty darn happy with this build. But that's all I've got for you today. So thanks again for watching, and bye.